On football times, it worked for them. Definitely worked. They didn't shut up once. Any single quiet opportunity we tried to get a song going, they would start singing again. So that's fair play to them. I can see it working for them in the future. But
can someone explain what we're talking about in case any idiots don't know?
We're talking about Burnley Football Club charging their fans £5 to sit just a couple of metres away from us, and charging us £19 more to sit a couple of metres away from them.
24 quid for us, £5 for them.
Yep, indeed.
Despite their customer charter saying that they would not do such a thing. Even though we all know it's legally okay.
That was the crux of the argument, wasn't it? It wasn't so much the local promotion or anything else. The fact was that it was in black and white in the customer charter that said that it will not charge any fan a difference in price for the same comparable seat. So the Dons ones must have been gold-plated or something.
Yeah.
I
Obviously.
could say they weren't. But,
they're allowed to do that 4 times a season. I think it's just why have a customer charter that says that if you're not
I think that's the point.
Please pray, break the rules or anything. Risk a 3-point deduction because we're getting relegated anyway. That's a joke. Just whatever. Please, Andy Cullen, just charge them £45 a ticket when they come up here. Please, just do it.
I don't really mind one way or the other. I mean,
because you didn't go. You didn't pay.
And to be quite honest, if I had a go, and I still wouldn't have bothered, I mean,
if it had been a £5, you wouldn't have gone, you're basically saying.
I wouldn't have gone if it had been free, to be quite honest.
Like I said, I've
said
an away
game on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have gone anyway.
And I've got work.
I've said before, I'll try and wrap up quickly because we've not got long left, but if it was another stand, I don't think it would have even registered to us. I wouldn't have cared, but they were literally a couple of yards away.
It's not a nice thing to do. We wouldn't do it.
To be fair, the SA didn't get involved until the day of the game or the day before the game, which was perhaps a bit late. But when it happened before, was it Hartlepool? Huddersfield before.
Thing, wasn't it?
That was £7 throughout the ground, apart from Don's fans. So that was a completely different thing. You know, this was a standalone. They've done it before. They've done it to Forest. They've done it to other teams. They did explain.
So they've got history. They're serial offenders.
Yeah. Unlike us.
It's all right. We do this all the time. That's not an excuse.
I can only say, before we wrap this section up, that it's a good job we got a revenge on the pitch then. Right, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, on that bombshell. Right, you're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show on Seclo Sounds. And Seclo Sounds exists to bring people and communities together to celebrate all that's best about the city. We produce a variety of music and speech programmes, and we're all produced by local people, and we're run by over 60 volunteers. There's always room for more, so if you've got a thought, an idea, or even some talent, then send an email to volunteers@seclosounds.org and we'll bite your hand off for it. You can find out more about the show, the station, and other shows that we produce by visiting www.seclosounds.org.
Right, coming up next, we'll try and take a look at the things that weren't good enough to get into the show this week, so that'll be worth your while listening. We'll hear from me about life on interweb this week. We'll hear about the other people from Forecast, throw in a preview of our upcoming match against the delightful gentleman from Leeds, and you've got not even 15 minutes of a cracking show left.
Excellent.
You can contact us. You know how to do it. Get on with it.
That's fair enough. But we've just so that you're aware, ladies and gentlemen, sitting at home in Oblivion Land, we've just reached the point of the script that says 8:30. Bear in mind, it's nearly 8:49.
Yeah. We're doing well.
This will be the sixth. Is this 6 or 7? This is 6, isn't it?
6.
The sixth show so far this season where we won't have got to the last few things in the script because we just won't have any room for it. Okay, let me get rid of that. Oh yes, go on.
Dan Flatt has tweeted in, goals are boring, Wilson out. I agree. Luke from BBC 3CR texts in to say, I really can't stand that Jeff bloke, neither can we. Brian from Newport Pagnell has tweeted in to say that while he's disappointed he saw it coming and is going to complain, but asks if anyone can recommend a good doctor. Lionel from West Bletchley wants to know whether we're aware that parking around the stadium is getting harder and harder and wants to know what we're going to do about it. And Jim Eiderdown has texted in to say, I can't control her anymore. I've locked her in the pantry to try and calm her down, but it's backfired and she's starting to eat her way through the door. Hashtag help me.
Okay, great one. Just so Lionel, just to respond to that, we're going to fix it. We're going to solve all the parking problems.
Yep.
For everyone except you.
I've written
your parking problems will continue until
we're
the day
going to charge
die.
£5 for us and £27 for you.
That's it. That sounds brilliant.
I've written it in my to-do section in my notebook.
That's such a great
People think I don't have a notebook. I'm going to take a picture of it.
This just in. Following the lack of goals from the Dons recently, gaffer Carl Robbo Robinson has told a packed Stadium MK press conference earlier today that he has a cunning plan. Looking very calm and relaxed in his smart slacks and sweater combination, Robbo explained that he intended to follow the current trend and blame it all on Jeremy Corbyn. More on this once we've managed to fit into our own sweater.
I just realised there's something I was supposed to read out and I've totally forgotten where it was, but I'll find it again in a minute. Oh, I know, is it here? This was Scott McGregor, actually. He's just wanted to say he's loving the Dons being where they are, and doesn't it make the weekend even better? And thank you, 4G. Now he can listen to MK Dons play whilst at work, which is a bit naughty coid. So,
News from the forums. What's happening out there on the interweb?
Right, it's been a quiet old week, obviously, because we're not had a lot of football, but the concrete roundabout, most of the people on there were absolutely ecstatic regarding the aforementioned Burnley ticket price. They were all happy with
very
that.
supportive, I think. Yeah,
it was,
nice
they were happy with that. There was a big old, what are those things called? Threads, that was it. Praising our strikers, saying just how fantastic they were.
Yeah.
Twitter, the old... not a lot happened on Twitter, though I was quite funny on it this week, I must admit. And I'll tell you about that later off here. One guy particularly upset last night.
Oh, really?
Anyway, I'll tell you about that later on. Twitter. The Sports Association, they had a massive big old thing saying thank you ever so much, Burnley, for the ticket prices.
They did, yeah. They were chuffed to bits like that, yeah.
Once again, everyone on Facebook's an idiot, and nothing happened in the zone.
Great one, thanks ever so much. Just a bit of an update. I'm just having this going on in the background, but the MKDSA having their golf competition, an annual thing. I don't know what golf is, but they do. It's held this year on Sunday the 4th of October, with the first tee time being at 12 noon, which is crazy because that's nowhere near tea time.
Tea time's 10 o'clock, man.
A hot tea or coffee awaits you at Aylesbury Vale Golf Club, and 18 holes of golf for £23 for all participants. There's trophies for MKDSA members, Shield and Best Non-Member, as well as longest drive and nearest the pin. This means something to golfers, I believe. AVGC members will receive a reduction of the green fees on the day, whilst non-AVGC members will be paying guest rates, plus competition entry fees, of course.
Oh, Jesus, I'm confused now.
To enter, complete the form on the MKDSA website. You can join the MKDSA on match days or on the golf day itself to be eligible for the MKDSA Members Shield. Prizes again supplied by MK Dons FC, and small trophies courtesy of MK-based online themed party suppliers Party Pig. See you on the 19th, Dave G. Enter on the DSA website, which is mkdsa.co.uk. I feel like I've done my social duty there.
Very well, yeah, that's very good.
Okay, thank you. Right, let's do this. Yeah,
that'll do, yeah. Quick reminder of the first three clues. Clue 1, chafing legs orchestrate this nighttime dance. Clue 2, smoke gets in your eyes, making you mad forever. And number 3, Richie Cunningham governs Duffy's Street. So the final clue is straight out of the blocks for Sybil Bayer, although 33 years later. So that's all the clues. Now, whereabouts is this week's roundabout?
Excellent one. Right, a few things we decided not to talk about this week. We were going to have a special link-up with Radio Burnley, but had to be cancelled at the last minute after they decided to charge us £19 for the privilege of sharing the airways with them. A live broadcast from the top of the ship by the side of the riverside was put on hold after we saw just how massive it is. Too scary to even think about climbing up there. And an interview with Jeremy Corbyn was shelved on public safety grounds after our dear old rubber-faced Prime Minister explained that we would be in extreme danger if we breathed the same air as him.
We all know how difficult it is to plan ahead with accurate forecasting, so we're proud to support the Bovril Forecast. It's brought to you by the lovely people at Forecast, telling the future one cup at a time. And the forecast this week is tasting beefier than normal, but it's served in an OXO cup.
Excellent, thank you very much. Okay, we're going to jump around a little bit. Stay with me.
I heal you.
No, not that one.
I heal you.
Where are we? This just in. Following the goal we managed to score against Burnley, Don's boss Carl Robbo Robinson this morning announced that summer was finally here. Stripping down to his tighty whities, the Don's gaffer... What am I reading? The Don's gaffer shouted, "Last one's in a..."
Can I just say the difference between last one's in a sissy and last one in's a sissy is quite significant.
Last one in's a sissy before climbing into the sink behind the Club Red bar. Robbo was later led away by a security guard, talking quietly in a reassuring voice. There will be more on this when we've established what he's on about and ordered a pint for ourselves.
Simon from MK1 says, I'm not as tall as the other bloke. Jabbo from somewhere up north says, oh, Jabbo a beer, eh? Liam from Wootton on the Green says, can't wait for Leeds, really buzzing for it. Daniel from Brufton says, I really can't understand why Robbo's kept faith with Roman Vine. I really can't see that he's going to score in a month of Sundays. And Louise from Sheffield says, hello. Well, hello, Louise.
That's nice. Yeah, hello.
Okay.
Let's play Spot the Ball.
Malcolm asks, is it B7?
Yes, Malcolm, it is. Well done. Badge is on the way. Okay, I'm going to jump forward. Can we do... I think we need to go to this to make sure we've got time. Can you tell us the big reveal we've been waiting for?
I can. Here we go. If you're sitting comfortably, let's dissect those clues for you. Smoke gets in your eyes. Yes, it does. And it makes you mad. If it makes you mad, you'll be seeing red, and forever could mean preserved. Smoking fish is a good way to preserve things, and if you smoke herring, they turn red. That's tonight's clue to be ignored. But what about the others? Richie Cunningham was played by Ron Howard in Happy Days, and if Ron is governing, he's directing. Duffy Street was, of course, Warwick Avenue, and Ron directed Warwick Davis in the film Willow. Chafing legs rubbed together, and a nighttime dance being orchestrated sound suggests music. Crickets rub their legs together to make sound, which links, of course, in with Willow. And straight out of the blocks could indicate a first start, or a debut, will you? And Sybil Bayer's first record was recorded in 1973, but it wasn't released until 2006. So there's your 33 years later. It was titled Colour Green, which should obviously have pointed you towards tonight's roundabout, which was, of course, Cricket Green Roundabout.
Fantastic. I mean... I can't believe no one got that one.
No, I can't.
That was kind of there,
no one tonight.
I didn't even know we had roundabouts in Milton Keynes.
No, it's true. Yeah. Okay, listen, we've got a couple of minutes, so let's just talk briefly about a couple of things, if we may. First of all, Leeds on Saturday.
Leeds. Go on.
Is it away?
It's at home.
Oh, yeah, Hamden.
I'm not going.
You're not?
No, I have someone arranged something else for me to do.
A meet with the Leeds lads, yeah?
That kind of thing. Yeah, you know, I'm always in demand when it comes to...
Are you going, though, incidentally, to your favourite team's derby on Saturday? Your favourite Dons against your favourite Scummers?
On Saturday?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday,
I realised
you
that when
mean?
I said that.
Yes, I am going to... Actually, I haven't got a ticket yet.
Nor have I.
I have.
Okay.
I have.
But yes, I have a sneaking feeling we won't sell out, so I'll be all right. Yes, I'm going to watch... So we've got Leeds on Saturday, and we've got Southampton
on
a
Wednesday.
week today. So
No show.
No show. There will be no show next week, because
No
we have all
show.
decided we would rather be at the match than talking to you, and we think you'd probably agree. You'd rather we were at the match than talking to you as well. So, yeah, we will be there.
I think we'll lose 3-0 to Leeds and we'll beat Southampton 4-1.
Okay.
Well, I think the opposite of that. Exact opposite.
I think we'll win 2-1 against Leeds, and we will comfortably win on Wednesday. I won't put a score on it, but I think we'll win comfortably.
Okay.
Seriously, I think Leeds will beat us, and I think Southampton will annihilate us.
No, I don't think so. I think he'll want out of that cup.
I think Leeds will I think we're going to draw 1-1. And I think we
1-0's a good
will
shout.
win against Southampton, because I think they will put out a very, very poor side. And
Gallagher can't play, that's why.
yeah, it's true.
Oh, well,
You're
we'll
not
win
a
then.
fan at
Yeah,
the
I'm
moment, are you?
changing my
Very
opinion
harsh.
Which is funny because 2 shows ago I thought he was alright.
Yeah. Weird that. You're just very fickle, aren't you?
Fickle man.
Yeah. Fickle boy. Fickle person.
Fickle boy.
Fickle man. Yeah. All right. So, we've got 30 seconds. I would like to know from you who is going to finish the season as our top scorer.
The way it's going at the moment, probably Dave Martin.
Yeah.
That's far better than anything else we could possibly have said. Listen,
Daniel Powell, because he always pops up with goals.
you've been listening to the MooCamp Radio Show.
Bravo,
We're not
we
here
can
on Wednesday.
bang them
Thanks
in,
ever so
couldn't
much
we?
for listening. We will talk to you next week, and yeah, we'll see you in the bar for a drink and stuff like that. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse, and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk.